Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it at the Faison View podcast, man. Let's go, man. 28th chapter, man. Your boy G Day coming up, man. 3-2 Pisces season, man. Hey, we got something to unpack today, man, on the agenda. As you already know, my co-host not here today, man. So much love to him and all my family. I will be having special guests on very soon, man. Very soon. But, man, hey, birthday time, man. 28th chapter. I'm extremely blessed, man. Hey, you already know at the Faison View podcast, you know what's up, man. You know what's up. Thank you guys for the support. All right, like outpouring support, man. For real, for real. Like continue to support me, and I'll continue to support you as well, man. For real, for real. I'm not one of those people, man. I want everybody and all creators, man, to excel, man. For real, for real. Everybody in general, man. So shout out to the new listeners, shout out to the old listeners, shout out to everybody, man. Support me. All right, man. On our agenda, man, we got a good one today, man. Birthday time, man. And my question is, should birthdays be cherished, or is it an overrated day for self? Like, do we think self-centered on our birthdays is just overrated, or birthdays are cherishable days? All right. Next, man, Lil Wayne dropped single for Carter 6, man, Kant Nobody featuring DMX, man, and also speaks within the interview being ranked number 7 all time by Vibe and Billboard. We didn't get to really touch on that topic, man, but the Vibe Billboard, they released their top 50. Of course, it's controversial. All right, that's what lists mostly do. All right, so we're gonna get onto that. Snowfall, man. Snowfall is back. All right, for the final season, and also Bel Air returns. Okay, so I'm gonna get my thoughts on that. And lastly, would you rather not be able to have would you rather not be able to love anybody, or nobody being able to love you? All right, I feel like that's a good question, for real, for real. All right, so, man, like I said, man, birthday time, y'all. This chapter 28 for me, man. It's so crazy, man. Time just flies, bro. Time flies. Like, I just remember yesterday I was just turning 18. I remember even before that turning 13. All these different milestones, these different days. And I do, like, the question is, for real, that I was asking you guys as the audience, is that should birthdays be cherished, or is it just an overrated day for oneself? And I feel like it go hand in hand depending on the person you are. But for me, it's more so a cherishable day. Like, I always celebrate my birthday and do certain things, and I just want to have family and friends around, just because, man, memories and moments, they last forever, because these days, these hours, these seconds, they go by like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, and time is just moving faster and faster. And it's like, as I get older, starting to have an understanding of, like, cherishing life. Because when you younger, you just living in the moment, you just living just to live. But when you get older and you start getting up in age, it's like you start to really, like, understand that, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, you thinking that, like, oh, well, I'm halfway to 50, I'm halfway to this point. Yes, of course, like we just said, cherish each and every moment, but also it starts to dawn on you more. It's just like, okay, I'm getting a little up there. I ain't nothing wrong with that either, man. Like, for real. Like, that's all I'm worrying about is staying healthy, continue to really just be the person I am, man, for real, and elevate. Like, with age, I feel like it should be an elevation with your age, in the sense of maturity and the sense of what you're doing in your life, not staying stagnant and staying complacent. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to elevate, like, not be in the same place you were last year or the year before that. You know what I'm saying? Continue to elevate. So I do feel like birthdays are very cherishable holidays for oneself. I do feel like sometimes how people can look at it is just like an overrated day, but, like, it's the day you were born. It's something, in my opinion, that's something that it should be cherishable, because just like nobody can ever have your DNA, you know what I'm saying? And you got people that have birthday twins and things of that nature, but that is like your significant day too, for yourself, for real. Like, and I just feel like, man, it's just a blessing to be 28, man. You just got, like, it just makes me realize, even with friends and family, I've had friends that are not here with us, and rest in peace to them, man, for real. Like, you know, going at a younger age, it just puts in perspective that life is so short. It may sound so cliche, but it really is, man. So I feel like it's very important and valuable to cherish each and every moment. You know, you get to breathe. You know what I'm saying? I'm very much so a believer in God, man, for real. And I'm nothing without him. I'm nothing without him. So to cherish every single day and walk by God with keeping my faith and keeping my head held up high, because no matter what we go through in life, I always think about it in this aspect. And I started to think about this more and more in life as I got older. Like, stop questioning certain things that you can't control. And even if you can't control, God don't put you through anything that you can't get through. Adversity. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your good days and your bad days, but it's a blessing that you still here, because we have so many of our fallen angels, man, that just are not here with us no more. So it's important to cherish that, man, for real, for real. That's why I always get excited about my birthday. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I'm always up for my birthday, because it's exciting. It's another year around the globe, and more blessings that you even hear to even experience another birthday. So I feel like definitely it's more of a cherishable like holiday for self, rather than it being an overrated day. A lot of people look at it as an overrated day and just another day, but I don't look at it in that way, because I really like really cherish life, for real, for real. As you get older, I just start to just cherish life more, So, man, and speaking on to it, man, it's playing in the background, man. Everybody knows, man, especially myself, man. My GOAT of GOATs, Lil Wayne, my favorite rapper. He dropped the single for Carter 6, man, Kant Nobody, featuring DMX. Man, and for you guys that say that Lil Wayne has returned, he's never gone anywhere. You gotta think about it. This man has a 25-year career of hits, bars, metaphors, like his impact on the game, influence, like impact, like I just said, like everything he has done from the age of 12 and 13 to now 39 and 40, man, it needs to be cherished. And I feel like I compare him to, like, in regards to basketball terms, like a Kobe. Like, he gets his respect, and he gets compared to the GOATs of GOATs, and people call him a GOAT, especially if you're millennial. A lot of people like us and my age, and I would say from around the millennials, like 90s and late 80s, we understand the influence of Lil Wayne. And I feel like everybody does, but he doesn't get his flowers as he should. And this Kant Nobody, man, for real, he went crazy. And I'm a Wayne fan, so I already know he's been going crazy. To features, to D6, to No Ceilings 3, to all the projects that he's been dropping, to the features he's been on. He's unstoppable, bro. And like, and there's no disrespect to any other artist and any other rap artist. And I know this is a very debatable and opinionated, but you can't tell me otherwise that he's not the greatest to me, especially longevity-wise, to hits, to every single thing he has done in his career. And he's done strictly off of rap, and God level type tier rap. And then with this, man, it's crazy, man. And it's just talking about, like, cherishing the times. The first bar of this: sometimes I smile to hide the miles on my road travel. Shake my hand if you feel like you just touched the stove handle. Bruh, holy cow. F the cow, I want the whole cattle. Gucci buffs on my eyes just looking like solar panels. Son, leaving women on their own like the Oprah channel. But that's what I'm just saying. It's just like Wayne has bars that go over people's heads for years. You feel me? Like, I feel like he gets his credit, but also, just like this bar, I can't trust my shadow. That's a fact. I can't get overshadowed. Draco sounded like a carbon from the smoking and barrel. Come on, bro. It's just like, son, at the end of the day, I don't care who you like, who you feel like your favorite. I feel like a list ain't a list. This me, my opinion. But I feel like in rap terms, it should be facts. That your top 5 is no top 5 without Wayne. That's how I feel about Kobe too. That's just me. Because with the impact and who he has been for this culture and the influence, it's really bar none. And even Wayne said it, man. He even talks about it, because we didn't come here and talk about it. Me and he was supposed to talk about it, about Vibe and Billboard, the top 50. Like, I don't agree with the list, and it's a list for a reason. And I agree with Ice Cube. Like, who is Billboard to rap? But also some of the names of most of those names were good names on the list, but the list was wrong in regards to order, because this list stated that Jay-Z was number 1, Kendrick is 2, you had Nas at 3, then the list goes forward, and then you have Wayne at 7. I do not feel like it's 6 rappers better than Wayne. And that's me being a fan, but just in general. And respect to Kendrick, respect to Jay-Z, respect to Nas, the Tupacs, the Biggies, all of them paved the way. And what I really respect about in regards to Wayne, he pays homage to those like Jay-Z, Nas, Biggie, Tupac, and those things. And that's why I feel like he's great, because he combined all of that. Even Andre 3K, he really combined all of their styles and made it his own. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like he even said it himself. Wayne said it himself in the interview. In the Zach Lowe interview, is just like, and he pays homage, but you can't name me 6 rappers better in regards to just rap and all the essence of rap. Like, I don't understand that. I don't get that. And much respect to everybody on that list, but I do feel like Kendrick is way too high on the list to be number 2. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. A lot of people I feel Jay-Z has influenced Wayne, and I believe he should be in the top 5. But I don't believe in just like putting Jay-Z number 1. Everybody just he's number 1. I don't feel that way, especially if you have an understanding of rap and what Wayne has done. And for a person like Ice Cube to sit here and say, everybody, like I said, everybody's gonna have their opinion on it, but also it's like for a person like Ice Cube to say Wayne is the greatest rapper to everything that he has done, it's much respect. And he has been the best rapper, and he's quoted it, best rapper since the best rapper retired. But he has been the best rapper and has the longest run in hip hop history to me. And we debate this all the time with my uncle and stuff like that. But from like 2005 to 2011, that's what I feel. From the mixtapes, with every single mixtapes to the Carters, you know what I'm saying, to the things he branched off with, I'm Not a Human Being, and all the things they've done in his career. Consistency, bro. Like consistency. And then those people that he has had under his belt, such as the people that he has an influence on, which is the whole rap game and who we like now, to the Drakes, to the Nickies, to the J. Cole's, to the Kendrick, to the Kodak. The list goes on for how many people he's influenced, to the Uzis, to the Futures, to the Young Thug. So I just feel like, just me being honest, I don't feel like it's 6 rappers better than Wayne, bro. I don't. And rapping ability wise, man, he still has bars that we still dissecting to this day. And this not me just being a biased Wayne fan. I just feel like he needs his just due credit. That's the same way I feel about Kobe in basketball. Everybody talks about this LeBron and Jordan debate. Much respect to LeBron, because LeBron's one of them. But to me, he's not better than Kobe. And I feel like a lot of people just put him past, Kobe like that. Nah. And I feel like Kobe's debatably, for me, number 1. Like, for real. So, like, hey, this card of 6, man, is going to be amazing. And much respect to Wayne, man, for real. Like, and much respect to the rap game, who has influenced other people, because it's not just Wayne just being great. He has a lot of people that influence him to be who he is. You feel me? But I just wanted to speak on that, because I want to know, and that's my question to you guys. All right, who's your top 5? Who's in your top 5? We've debated and talked about it before, but who is in your top 5? You let me know. Greatest rappers of all time, who is your top 5? And everybody's going to have a different opinion. Everybody come from different eras as well, too. So I understand that portion as well. So y'all let me know that, man. Let me know that. I want to know what's your top 5, all right? Moving forward, man. The shows are out, man. To the Snowfall, to the Bel Air, Godfather of Harlem, BMF. It's a lot of great shows on right now, man. For real. And then you got the Wu-Tang series. And shout out to rap, because a lot of rap influence is within those shows as well, too. So, but to start off, man, Snowfall is back. I'm here to give my review. And spoiler alert for the new season, the first 2 episodes, man. But Snowfall is one of them shows, man. It's been one since it's been out. And I feel like, man, the direction of this writing has been to perfection, except for last season. Last season is the only season, and rest in peace to John Singleton, the great late John Singleton. I feel like they got a little off track last season, so I'm interested to see how they intro this season. Those first 2 episodes were good, like they were good, but I'm looking to see what's more to come with Snowfall, and then like I'm just like I was laughing about this, talking to my friends about this, but like it's time for Franklin to really take over because like. And Snowfall really kind of shows you too, like, and we know that everybody has an idea of that family, just because, you know, your blood doesn't really make you family a lot of times. And I feel like Louis, man, just in me being honest, man, Louis got to go. It's some of the characters on Snowfall, man, I wish they didn't implement. Like the fiance that Franklin got, I don't even understand her premise, her point, you know, in the show. Like I was just talking to my friends about like having Melody back. Of course, her really stint as a character ran its course because she became a crack fiend. You know, Franklin killed her police father. All those things started to happen. But I do feel like she brought an element to the show that was a little different. You feel me? Like I do feel like that. I feel like the first 3 seasons were A1. So last season is like I understand, and last season was good towards the end. It started off good and it ended very good. But the middle, like the filler parts, I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really like that. But another show, man, I feel like really needs to get his credit, and I was really sleeping on. I slept on Bel Air, for real. Because I'm one of those people that, like, in Fresh Prince of Bel Air, like, when you have original shows, like, I'm one of those people that I don't want to see no spinoffs, especially to, like, original classic shows. Like, I was very, like, should I even watch this? And even when I was watching it, like, I always would say, oh, Dad, Carlton doesn't do that, or, like, Hillary wasn't that. You know, they made the show very different in different aspects, but it's very good acting. Like, I feel like the characters, I feel like my dude playing Will, like, he's killing that role. He's killing that role, man. And then, like, I just noticed, and I've seen the season last season, but I just noticed Coco Jones in it. Like, I just realized that was Hillary. You know, and I like how they implemented Ashley in this new one, because Ashley's now a teacher. You know, and it's funny to see, like, the Ashley we seen from Fresh Prince of Bel Air to her being the teacher and talking to Ashley. So I do feel like Bel Air, man, is one of them shows that is like one of them shows I feel like has so much beyond potential, like that can go further from season 3 to 4 to 5. Based on how they, you know, do the dynamic, and I like how they, and also I do like how they didn't make it exactly like the show, because now that has more room for you to have more seasons. Cause like I'm one of them people, like I'm glad they're doing it, like, and I caught on late, so maybe they were doing it like that, but I'm glad I caught on late to where it's like I don't have to, well, caught on late last season because I binge watched it. But binge watching, I don't like binge watching like that, because sometimes I can go through the whole season like in a day or two, and it's like, oh man, I want to see more of it. So I like that now I'm waiting on these shows so I can see. You feel me? Like I kind of like that. And with all the shows, I'm not really missing nothing. Then like go to Godfather Harlem. That's debatable the best show for me right now. The best character to me out of the shows, like if we go into Snowfall with Franklin, we going to BMF with Meech, we going to Power with Tyreek, we go to Godfather Harlem. I really think like Franklin has the most dynamic character. It's always been this back and forth like who has the best character. I do feel like Franklin has the best dynamic. He's an amazing actor, and he kind of like cultivate a lot of scenes. He make you feel like you in that scene, for real. Like with Power, the Book of Ghosts, I'm not no hater of it. I feel like it's entertaining, but I feel like it's just like it's falsified. It's like a lot of things. How many times Tyreek gonna go to jail? You know what I'm saying? How many times Tyreek gonna do this and that? You know what I'm saying? It's not really realistic in a overall sense. So that's why I kind of like these kind of stories that have kind of like a true story meaning to it, like such as like the Snowfall, the BMF, and the Godfather Harlem. It actually has a meaning. It's like a storyline, you know. And a lot of people can say like, you know, well, all these, these African American black shows and depicting violence and things of that nature. But also, it's a lot of history within this as well too. Like with Snowfall, it shows you how the crack epidemic really started, who really put these drugs in these areas. With Godfather of Harlem, it shows you Malcolm X, it shows you Bumpy Johnson, it shows you in this time where racism was really, really a thing in their space where you couldn't really move a certain way. So like it shows you a different aspect as well too. So I'm looking forward to Snowfall being back, Bel Air, and all these other shows, man. So I got a lot to watch, man, for real, for real. All right. Hey, lastly, I feel like this is an amazing question. I wish I had my panel up here, my guest host up here, but I feel like this is a good question to ask you as an audience. All right. Would you rather not be able to love anyone or nobody being able to love you? I feel like this is a tough question, and for me, I would say it would. I think it would hurt me more personally for nobody being able to love me. So I would choose not. That's hard. That's hard because you gotta think about it. Like if somebody, and I think about it in this way, like if somebody doesn't love me, like such as like my parents or my son, my girlfriend, my certain family, my close friends and stuff like that. And not saying that I just want to be loved, but I feel like me not being able to love anyone would kind of put a damper on things as well too. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like emotionless. You feel me? Like it's kind of like, I'm not saying what you living for, but if I wouldn't be able to love, that's just tough. So I would say, I don't know, cause I feel like it's selfish for me to be like not being able to love anyone, cause like I just said, it's like, what am I living for? Like if I'm not be able to love my son, like I feel like honestly I'm gonna say nobody being able to love me. The reason why I say that is because hopefully I can gain their trust so they can actually pour into me and be able to love me. I wouldn't want to not be able to love anybody. Like on my end. I don't know. I think that would be a tougher hill for real. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that would be a tougher hill for me not being able to love. Like that's tough. Cause I wholeheartedly love my son, and I would never want to be like, oh, I don't have an ability to love you. No, absolutely not. Like absolutely not. And that's first, and then going to my parents, to my family, to my siblings, and my girlfriend. I would say nobody being able to love me, because I wouldn't want to not be able to love anybody. That's me, my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think, okay? So I'm gonna reiterate the question, all right? So would you rather not be able to love anyone or nobody being able to love you? All right, y'all let me know, man. Another amazing episode, man. Chapter 28, man. This dropping Thursday, 5 p.m. on my birthday, which is Thursday, March 2nd, man. The best day. All right, but man, shout out to you guys. Like I said, man, thank you guys for the endless love. I am so appreciative. Like, for real. Like, and I'm going to continue to put out this content for you guys and just for myself, man. But I just want you guys to know, for my new listeners and the old listeners, man, I love you guys. For real, man. And like I said, much love, man. 28th chapter, man. Hey, see you guys soon. Thursday, 5 p.m. You already know.